What's going on, Post fam? Welcome to another video. I'm Asher Postman. Yeah, I just wanted to show you my Postman tattoo. Also, I have a giant band-aid on right now. But that's not important. What's important is that today I'm making a video of how to make a UK garage type beat. This genre has begun to explode the last couple of years. I've been super fond of it. As you can hear in some of my recent music, I've been pretty inspired by it. I have a song called Back to You that sounds like this. And another UK garage inspired style like my song Forget About. So I wanted to make a video today to show you guys how to do that kind of style, and today's video is brought to you by Output Arcade, and I'm going to be using this plugin a bunch in this song. It's got tons of high quality sounds, really great for ear candy. That's what I've been really loving about it. But not just that, there's also sampled instruments and drum sounds and glitches and all that kind of stuff. If you're vibing with Arcade, this video, you can get a free 1-month trial plus a 50% discount off your first month after that. So without any further ado, let's get into this UK garage video. Okay, so what I have started here is a really dope piano vibe that I found on Arcade. So this is just one of the banks that I found. You can download them. When you have a subscription, they're all free to use. This one just had some really dope vibes. As you can see, when you click on any of these little sampler things, it corresponds to your keyboard. And you can kind of just get some cool vibes going. If you see here, it's a really simple, just like I'm holding down 2 notes and then adding another one. Another cool thing about this is if you press the black keys, so these here, it does different glitch effects to your sounds, which can be really cool too when you're building a loop. So this is the foundation of our track. I want to start building some stuff on top of this. I want to get the musical vibe going. I'm going for like a 1975 kind of vibe. I feel like they kind of really push this genre forward to make it mainstream. Also artists like Duskus and Pocket and guys that I really like listening to. So I'm going to go for that kind of vibe. So I found a bunch of different banks that I'm going to check out. I got a bass right here. So I want to kind of start building out some chords with this. And I'll edit that a little bit. This is a super dope sound. It's just like a sample that you can play. There's a bunch of things you can change on it. So I might mess with those later to mess with the mix. That's cool. Some like distortion kind of vibe. Okay, so we got a cool bass vibe. I want to add some chords along with this. So I want to start off just doing like a really simple 3-osc. Classic, just sine wave synth kind of vibe. I feel like that's kind of used a lot in this genre. I'm gonna try to find cool voicings. Okay. That sounds pretty fire. So I want to get into the beat soon because that's the most exciting part. But first I want to do some like bounciness to the chords so they're not just so straight. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so now I want to match the bass with that. Yeah, I really like that movement. I want to add another cool layer to this. So I'm going to copy this MIDI arcade layer. Let's try to find a dope synth that we can use with this. That's nice. I like the vibe of this one. So I'm gonna download it, and now I have it in my library. It's a really nice sound. Okay, so I'm gonna paste it. That's nice. All right, so I can layer that along with these chords. That's nice. And let's get started on a beat. I'm gonna worry about arranging later, but first let's just get into the fun part of this. One thing about UK Garage is that you're gonna have some swing. That's kind of what gives it its signature sound. So I'm gonna already put it to like 50% up here with this knob. Let's start with like the main beat. I'm gonna find one of my kicks, something that just sounds nice. So I'm thinking like a boom, 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 boom. gonna try a different one. Pocket. All right, I want to find a good rim shot now. I found this guy, but I just want to sample it. So do that here. It's a really nice sounding rim. So with this genre, sometimes you'd be putting snares on different places than you would think. So I'm gonna try just doing some different stuff. I like that kind of pattern. Okay, that's cool. I want to make another pattern for kind of in between rims to kind of spice up the vibe of the beat. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, kind of stumbling upon some cool vibes here. So just something on the offbeat. I love the oversampled stuff. It's so good. It's kind of cool. All right, so let's add that. All right, now we got a beat. I want to add like a really quiet hat to kind of like be the kind of ghost hat kind of thing. Boom, boom. I want like a top on this kick real quick. I'm getting kind of carried away with drums as I normally am. Just take the high pass down. So there's no low end on this. Now I just have the top end of this and then copy this pattern to that. So now that we got a dope beat and kind of just overall chordal vibe going, I want to add some more ear candy with some of this arcade stuff. So I found this other one that's from the same kind of category, the patterns thing. And there's some really sweet stuff. Instant vibes. So I think I'm just gonna like play some random stuff on this because you can't really go wrong with any of these notes because it all syncs to the key and the BPM, so. Oh, that's fire, okay. So I really just hit random keys and it was just dope. Quantize these so that they're not out and let's just hear it back. That's cool. That's super fire. I also had this kind of cool thing. Kind of like a portery kind of vibe. There's another dope pack that I found that is very useful to me. I really like doing hi-hats and type of things that are different than normal. So this has like a bunch of just like cool percussion stuff. It's not swung, so I'm going to record it to audio. Just move this over. I've been learning in my life lately to just throw random stuff down and not even think about it and just move on. So that's what we're gonna do with this. That's sick. Again, it's gonna need to be swung, so I'm going to record it. So a way that I like to do this is chop it up quarter notes. I'm gonna move these down one for the sake of ease. And now I can kind of just shift them over. Just like that, just a very easy dope sound. So I'm not gonna lie guys, we've got a really dope vibe going really fast. Almost all arcade sounds, which is pretty dope. I'm really loving this thing for just how quickly you can kind of be inspired and have sounds that are really high quality and you can manipulate them into your song however you like it. I just think that's super dope. So for fun, I kind of want to try to add like a vocal vibe, something that kind of fits in like the Pocket, 1975, Duskus kind of lane. So I'm going to try to just record something and just see what happens. I don't know what to feel like. That's just what came to my head. Let's try it. I don't know what to feel like, but my mind is going down, down, down. I don't know, but baby feels right. You take me to another place. I'm really just basically copying 1975, but we'll turn this into something. I don't know what to feel like. Key of C. To feel like. I don't know what to feel like. I love using these UAD plugins. With Spark, it has a ton of different stuff in it. I don't know what to feel like. I love using this for a nice vocal compression. I know it's supposed to be a kick drum compression, but I don't know what to feel. It sounds dope on vocals. Feels right. I'm gonna edit that more later for the sake of saving video footage. Take me to another place. It's kind of a vibe, not gonna lie. All right, so last thing I want to do is I want to try to make a vocal chop using the arcade sampler. And then I'm going to do some arranging by myself, which I'm by myself right now, off camera. And then I'll show you the final product. So I haven't actually tried this yet, but I'm going to see how it goes. I'm going to drag the vocal. I processed it, so here it is. I don't know what to feel like. Sick. I'm gonna generate sampler and we'll see what happens. That's cool. That's fire. Okay, so I can just easily make a vocal chop here. Let's see what one sounds the coolest. All right, we got some cool stuff. I'm just gonna mess around just like before. That's cool. Okay, so for more control, I'm gonna record these vocal chops and chop them up as audio. That's cool. So let's see. Yeah, that's a pretty dope vocal chop. It's not perfect yet. I'm gonna add some other cool stuff off camera and then kind of arrange it a bit, and then I'll show you the final product. All right, so I did some arranging. I added a couple layers. I just added a piano thing here to mimic in the drop. This is an arcade patch, another one of these cool samplers. I added some SFX stuff, cleaned up the vocal chop a little bit, did some mixing, and this is what the final product sounds like. So there you have it. That's the track. I actually think that turned out really sick. I kind of want to do something with it. I always love when that happens. But I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Hopefully it gave you an idea of what arcade can do, which is quite a lot just in this one genre. You could do any genre and probably do the same thing. So don't forget to use the coupon code in the description to get a free month trial of Arcade plus 50% off of your first month after that. And along with that, what else? Oh, if you're not already subscribed, dude, subscribe. It's not that hard. And I will see you guys next time. Peace.